That's the provision.
Okay, but do you have your constitution with you?
I don't have the constitution with me, but if you need, I can get it for you. But the effective fact of the constitutional provision is that at least 11 months before the election, we can have the presidential elections.
I also just read Article 12 into the Mibisa Constitution.
Okay.
Article 12 says you should elect a presidential candidate 24 months to the election. Is that in your constitution?
We are in opposition, but when we're in government, so you have to read further to see.
That's why I said educate me which of the articles
that constitution. It's just that it's not right on top of my head. But if you have the constitution, you can just read the provision, and I think you'll find that.
Okay. Now, before I would join a conversation, the managing editor of the Inquisitor Kasa, and he was telling us it looks as if the president and the other part, they are not in for early Congress, and there is another part or more early Congress. Now, with this Odiato out, how do you explain it?
I'm not sure where he got that information from, but certainly, if you go to a discussion, certain people would have certain ideas, and then the consultations, it's in the nature of ways based on the input settle on this date. So it's the nature of conversations like this, to be able to arrive at a certain position. But fact we also president say and I say we say. Generally, I was in all the three meetings. The discussions were very cordial. The basis of the postponement is that to me arrival at the date that will be so I'm not sure about president say and that's what we say but there was a general discussion. So in fact opening answer earlier medical if we are in government, which happened under former President Kufuor, we had the primaries which the former the sitting president was candidate in December 2007, which is just about a year to the elections. Now, we share 2012 elections as well. I think we had our internal primaries in 2010. In 2016, we had it in 2014, 2 years clear of the election. So you can see that we tend to have the elections a little closer to the election than if we're in opposition. And there's history to guide and I'm more year to. I think that's probably the basis for the further consultations. Councillor Amakwansi.
Right, Richard. Respectfully, Pacho, hold the line for me because Godfred, I can't be what you also clarify. Godfred, I'm sure, sir.